When you're trying to gauge the extent to which business is coming back in New York, it may be tempting to look directly at a tourist neighborhood like Times Square, but there's an argument to be made that something like the Flatiron district is a better case study to really understand where the city is going to be at.
Yeah, because so much comes together there. I mean, this is a neighborhood where businesses are heavily dependent on office workers and tourists, two demographics that have been absent, of course, for most of the past year. This is where we have the Flatiron building, Madison Square Park, Eataly. There are also big offices like New York Life building there. We spoke with the executive director of the Flatiron 23rd Street Partnership, and he says that the businesses that depend on incidental purchases are the ones that have been hurt the most.
Our ground floor retail. I mean, they've had a difficult year. You know, we have some 500 plus ground floor retailers that started the pandemic. At this point, it has dipped. We've certainly lost about 100 different retailers over the past year, but we've seen a steady uptick in new openings.
So this is what he's talking about. There are signs of an emerging modest recovery. Pedestrians count in the Flatiron public plazas have reached 50% of pre-pandemic levels. More than 70% of the district's ground floor retail and services businesses have either reopened by now or never closed even in the first place. In the last quarter of 2020, 12 new businesses announced that they would be actually opening in the Flatiron.
Yeah, with so much retail that's just boarded up and marked as available for lease, when there's something new announced, that tends to create some momentum into the neighborhood and some optimism.
Yeah, it's a hopeful sign. Obviously, they believe in opening something there, hope that it's going to do well. For example, this summer, Warner Brothers is opening its new Harry Potter store on 22nd and Broadway. That will include 3 stories of Wizard stuff, hoping to draw new tourists to that area. And building construction is also underway for the expansion of 1 Madison Avenue. That is the SL Green project, the largest, in fact, commercial development to begin construction during the pandemic.